the second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Uregani, Pastor Dorcas, and all protocols that have been established before I came to the podium. Na wananchi watukufu, hamjambo tena. Hamjambo. Ni furaha yangu kuwa nanyi siku ya leo, na nimekaribishwa vizuri kama vile mlikaribisha ndugu yangu. It's a rare opportunity that the two of us are here sharing a podium. We want to thank you very much, the organizers, for inviting us to this occasion and for enabling us to engage with you. Na nitaanza na kastori kidogo. I was called to politics by times like this. During the Moi era, I had just ended my contract, my second contract as a magistrate, and I decided to go to private practice in '87. And the Kanu regime was trying to encroach on the law society. As a young lawyer, together with other young lawyers, we started a movement of resisting being taken over by Kanu. Ilikuwa imemeza maendeleo ya wanawake. The name had changed to Kanu, maendeleo ya wanawake. Kotu had been swallowed, and Mtukufu expressed publicly that the next institution you'll be taking is the law society, because it was Congo. So as young lawyers, when our chairman of the day agreed to a government appointment, we felt that he was now leaning too close to the regime. I became active, organizing and leading to push back. And then I realized that you cannot practice your profession or your business in a vacuum. It is within the social, political, and economic context. And I therefore linked the environment I worked in to the politics of the day. And that's how, from activism within the law society, I went on to the wider questions of governance in the country. The rest is history. Here I am, the two professions, politics and law, and they intersect very well, because as a lawyer, you are taught to represent. As a litigation lawyer, which I was in, you articulate the issues of your people. In politics, it's the same thing. So, I don't know, it's not 30 years, it's almost 14 years. Here I am, still at it. And instead of the more dark days, we've now gone 360 degrees back to where we came from. And this is not dark days. This is total eclipse. I don't remember anywhere during the Moi era other than the Wagala massacre, which was over a period of time, not a single day, where 60 or more people are killed in a single day, and it goes on and it's countrywide. I've said other than the Wagala massacre. Even when there was Sabasaba and such things, we never had large mass deaths that are repeated. A system that is unrepentant, almost rejected, and adding insult to injury. Shoot to kill. And the Mtukufu of the day echoes the words. Then when he finds the UN is complaining, is asking for accountability, he says shoot in the leg. As though you don't die when you're shot. Was shot in the leg, and he died. So many have died. A gunshot on any part of the body can actually finish you, depending on where. So asking that people be shot, unarmed people, is a criminal offense. And this is a guy whose case at the Hague never finished. Because the witnesses walimalizwa moja kwa moja, compromise, finished, or which is so explicit and which has all but been suspended. I am happy to be talking to you because in diaspora, you actually think about Kenya. Sometimes I think that you worry more than some of the people living here. The questions you ask, the support you send, and like my brother has said, you are the ones subsidizing the effects of bad governance. When there was NHIF, you sent less money for treatment. With the sharp sheep mischief, you are now the ones shouldering the burden of health. With the defunding of education, you are the ones shouldering the burden. With the irregular remittances of support money for the aged over 70, and with those who have not yet to be registered and are not being registered, you're the ones supporting your families. So you're doing a lot, and you still worry about governance. All those telephone calls, what's going on, what's happening in this and that place. So I'm talking to people who worry about Kenya, and we are asking you, word of mouth. You have more votes than in your pocket. A few of you are registered to vote. Others have not been registered because those who register are not bringing it to where you are. Sometimes you have to travel long distances. We have not, as a country, fulfilled our promise to the diaspora, a promise that is in the Constitution of Kenya. Because we ought by now to have progressively made it possible for everybody in diaspora to register at a point near them. Even if not in every state, there should be a point in every cluster where you people can register, and it is possible for the officers doing the registration to move around to those places. It is possible to appoint returning officers on the election day, credible returning officers to man the various stations. I don't see that being fulfilled now, but it's a promise we make that we will fulfill. So what's wrong with Kenya? We have a constitution, hardworking people. Kenya doesn't have a problem of revenue. It's a problem of misapplication of that revenue, an expenditure problem, physical indiscipline, going to pamper a small ruling elite when essential services are not being attended to. We have never failed to renew motor vehicles and get the latest guzzlers for the ruling elite. We are renovating State House with more money than a brand new, better State House can be built tomorrow. We are renovating the DP's office. We are doing things that are crazy. We are spending 4.5 billion to make Bomas of Kenya a hotel, as though it is a priority at a time we are saying we cannot afford 1 billion shillings for examinations for our children. Our priorities are upside down. In one word, what is wrong with Kenya is governance. If you want to correct the economy, correct governance. Correct. And what is governance is how we do things. It's about a foundation of the rule of law, following the rules that we make. Even here we have unspoken rules. Only one person can speak at a time. If we are all speaking, we can't hear one another. So for a club called Kenya, the rules that we make for governance are the laws of Kenya, beginning with the Constitution. Yes. And then the laws under it. If we follow that, imagine the Constitution as a whole chapter on how to apply finances, on how to apply the revenue collected. It has a whole chapter on the leadership that is fit to steer the country's affairs. It has Article 10 that gives us the principles the values and principles of governance, inclusivity, respect for human rights, transparency, accountability. I do not have to say all of them. Mwelekeo tumepewa, lakini masikio hatuna. Tuna macho hayaoni, masikio tunayo lakini we are doing the opposite. That's why it should even not be one time, maybe no time. Especially with the killing going on. How much more blood do we have to shed?
One time.
We must be thinking. That's why when my brother came over, we spoke and we said, this is not about us. This is about the country. And we agreed that we have to unite, not just the two of us. The two of us, and then we go out and look for others. And when I went to pay a return visit to Ngwataniro, you saw it was Kenya, not me. Because we need everybody. This job of liberating Kenya cannot be done, not by one party, not by one leader, but by all people of goodwill speaking together. And that is why in the People's Liberation Party, the clarion call is unite, liberate. Without unity of purpose, you cannot liberate. We have unity of purpose. And that unity of purpose has given Kenyans hope. Ile shimo tuko, people are beginning to lose hope. But the moment they have seen a coming together, na hatujajaza, the doors are open for more to come in. People have seen hope. That hope is represented in the manner they are coming out, where the united opposition goes. It tells you people are eager. They keep telling us, you've got to stick together. Because that's where the hope lies. With a thieving person in charge, with the person who does not care about rules, you have to have a flood of votes to overcome. We are telling him, hata Kasongo mwenyewe akiwa the chair of IEBC bado hata akiwa commission yote bado tutamuweza. But we have to stick together. Yes, we are many candidates, and in case you hadn't known, I'm vying for the president. Another person is chosen as a candidate, I will subordinate my without being a running mate. Because Kenya is bigger than anyone. Yes. And for now, I am working so hard and I'm going to work day and night to be that candidate. Yes. With in mind that Kenya is bigger than anyone else. Because if the whole problem is governance is about rule of law, I think I've got those words. I think I have believed that upholding the rule of law and good governance. And those are the reasons why I resigned from a government that was better led than the current. From a cabinet position in the Kibaki government, leaving money, power, and privilege, but going with a lighter burden on my shoulders, feeling I am not doing what I should not be doing for the people. Let us remember, we just don't want a change of name. It is not the name that is the problem. It is the way things are done.
Correct.
We've got to effect this change purposely.
Yes.
We've got to look at the menu in front and say, whom shall we serve? All of us are is doing a great job, mobilizing, waking up the people, coming up with very witty slogans. From inside the knowledge, he's delivering sucker punches. I was telling him, the last one, when he told him you are angry, I see you are very angry, but Kenyans are more angry. That was a knockout punch. And each one of my other brothers, everybody has something useful they are doing, something unique. But we want to look at the totality and say, whom shall we serve? So each one of us will market themselves. We'll all market our parties. And when we talk of parties, let me tell you something. I talked of governance. But political parties are very important in the governance of a country. Because they are the network that mobilizes the people on a platform. And I'll begin by saying PLP, we are social democrats. So we are people-centered. And we believe that on a foundation of rule of law, you must look back and uplift the vulnerable. I'll not go on beyond that. I just wanted to say, political parties are so important. And I'll urge those of you here, join a party of your choice. I'll obviously tell you PLP, but we're recognizing that there are many parties. Join a party of your choice. Do not be a spectator. Why? A government is as good as the political party that forms it. Yes. A political party that has no governance, has no structures, a political party that adopts corruption as one of their ways, a political party that has authoritarianism will get a government just like it. I'll just tell you, UDA
wheelchair
is a border party. I'll give you a contract. And the same, it was with Kanu, by the way, and other parties which I will not mention because they were run by friends.